Whenever we come out and we play to our best ability, we can do that to anybody in the country, but that's the problem. We have to bring it every week, and I think our coaches are going to prepare us very well. So it's just going to be a challenge for us to come out and bring that intensity every week.
Did you realize that into the fourth quarter, UT Martin only had one person?
I didn't realize that, but it kind of makes sense when we look back and see how dominant we were, especially up front, how well we played, and I think it was just a great game for us.
Speaking of dominance, Austin Johnson comes in there, almost gets one safety, gets another one. Did he call it?
Well, the first one that was almost a safety, he told me right before the play that he was going to get a safety, and I was like, yeah, all right. And then he actually almost got it, and I was like, okay, but he told me he had to make up for it.
Were you surprised at how effective he was?
No, I'm not. Just to see Austin every day in practice and see him through spring practice and fall camp, just how many plays he made. I was very comfortable when he came out there. I was kind of trying to loosen him up, and he was out there. He was just kind of like, man, I got to make my calls. I'm like, just play ball, man. You've done this a million times in practice. Just pretend nobody's in the stadium.
There was a lot of rotation on that defensive line. Your thoughts on that?
I love it. It just shows how deep we are in our room. It just shows that when one person comes out, that there's no drop off from the second person to the first person, which is great. That means we're all fresh going into the fourth quarter, which is good when we play a team like Oregon that's going to go down to the wire.
A couple of those true freshmen getting in there, Smith and Miller. Your thoughts on that?
Man, I've always been impressed with them since the day they step on campus. I've been impressed with them, and I'm even more impressed with them, especially Jock. You know, coming in, he had the first two plays that he was in, he made 2 tackles for loss, and I was just like, man, he's going to be a great player, and Corey's obviously going to be a great player as well.
You know the bar is going to be raised against Oregon, right?
Oh, we already know the bar's been raised. And right now, you know, I want to enjoy this win with my teammates because it was a great win for us. And but we know that after we watch this film, that we have to prepare well for Oregon.
Tell me what Coach Dooley was like before, during, and after the game.
Before the game, you know, coming down the ball walk, he was just, you could tell he was soaking it in. And it's a little different from La Tech pregame kind of thing. So he's just soaking it in, man. And during the game, he was great. You know, he was out there pumping the defense up, pumping special teams and offense up, which is great to see from your head coach. And after the game, he was just really excited, and he told us, you know, this is fun, but we have a bigger opponent next week. We have to get ready for them. We're gonna watch the film, correct it, and see where it goes from there.
Did you line up at linebacker one play?
I sure did.
I saw the.
You know,
what do you think about that?
I love it, man. Just get
move
back
you around.
Get back to where I was in high school a little bit, but that just shows the variety of things that we can do out of Coach Wilcox's defense, and something that we love because it's kind of unpredictable.
Perfect.